This conference will now be recorded.
Shall we start? Yeah. What is SAP? Why there is less crowd? I always observed every batch. Okay, normally when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, okay, people will not come. Normally నాకు అడుగుదామని చెప్పి అనిపిస్తుంది. What is the reason behind that? Huh? But tell me. Weekend. What you people will do in weekend? Seriously, do we have at least 1 lakh or 2 lakhs in our bank account to spend, to go outside and to spend, okay, like anything in weekend? ఇంకా చెప్పండి ఐ వాంట్ టు నో అనమాట అది
మేబీ మన గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ నుంచి అది సాటర్డే సండే అట్లా హాలిడేస్ తీసుకొని అట్లా
అలా అలవాటు అయిపోయింది
అట్లా ఉన్నది అంతే కెరీర్ తీసుకుంటాయి
ఇది
కెరీర్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేసి
ఒక స్టోరీ చెప్తా తెలుగులో సారీ అన్న ఓకే ద పీపుల్ హూ డోంట్ నో తెలుగు ప్లీజ్ ఒక బేర్ విత్ మీ బావిలో కప్పలు ఉంటాయి కదా పాపం బావిలో ఉన్న కప్పలు అన్నింటికి ఎగరడం వచ్చాడు బట్ నార్మల్గా కప్ప ఎగురుతుంటే ఇంకో కప్ప వెనక్కి అలాగే ఓకే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ సమ్ 20-25 ఉన్నాయి అనుకోండి అవి ఒక కప్ప ఎగురుతుంటే ఇంకో కప్ప ఓకే వెనక్కి గెంటుతూ ఉంటుంది అలా చూసి చూసి డౌన్ ద లైన్ ఒక 15 minutes 20 minutes అందరూ మెంటల్గా ఫిక్స్ అయిపోతారంట ఓకే మనం ఇంక వెళ్ళలేము బయటికి రైట్ మంది ఇదే ఓకే మనం ఎగరలేము మనం ఏం చేయలేము అని అలాగా పక్కనోడు ఏం చేస్తే అదే చేస్తాం మనం యూ డోంట్ థింక్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ బాక్స్ రిటర్న్ ఓకే పక్కనోడు ఒక పడుకున్నాడు మనం పడుకోవాలి పక్కనోడు బీరు తాగాడు మనం తాగాడు కానీ పక్కనోడు కష్టపడితే మనం కష్టపడం anyways okay so at least okay the people who are attending today class hope everyone okay is understanding what are the things we are discussing here right from online and as well as from offline.
Yes, sir. We understand well.
Okay, good. And second thing, is there any doubts in accounting entries which we are discussing since last 2 days? Everything is clear, right? Shall we go to the next one? So we have completed GL and we have completed AP and we have completed AP means procurement, accounting entries. Okay, completed the total course correct. Okay, just accounting entries. Okay, just accounting entries. And okay, next one, production related accounting entries we have completed. Then today, so our organization has received material. That is the thing yesterday we have discussed, right? Finished goods received from production. So normally organization will keep that material in godown. After some time, maybe today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, they should send to the market, right? Why they will send? For sales. Later on to okay, selling the particular okay finished goods, they will sell. So whenever organization is selling their product in the market to customers on credit base, on credit base. Okay, what okay module will be involved? Accounts receivable. Okay, what module will be involved? Accounts receivable. So today I start with AR accounting in AR accounting entries in SAP. Then normally it will come into the picture whenever organization sell their goods or services to customers. On what base? On on credit. Okay, so then only accounts receivable will come into the picture. Everyone is clear, right? So again here I will divide this okay into two ways. What are those? What are those two ways? Accounting entries without logistics modules integration. What are the logistics module? We already discussed it. Okay, we call logistics module as MM, PP, ST. Now, which module it will be included? Normally for AR, MM or PP or ST? ST, because ST means sales and distribution. ST means sales and distribution. Okay, right. So here, as usual, without logistics means we may have one. Okay, my product is marker. My main product, what is that? Marker. But okay, I have some 2 to 3 buildings. I will provide that buildings to other people for rent. I receive rent income or not? I receive rent income or not? Or else I am doing this material production. I have another hobby or I have another profession. I will provide some legal services to companies. Hope you got a moment. I will get income or not. So these all are not related to material. Those all are not related to material. Or I will do one more example I will give. I have deposited some amount which I received from my operations. I have deposited in bank. I will get interest or not? That is also income to company or not? I have asset. I have one asset AC. I have purchased. I have used 1 year, 2 years. After that, I have sold. I will get some income or not? So these all are not at all related to product revenue. These all are not at all related to product revenue. These are these type of entries what we call accounting entries without logistics module. Rent income, professional income, or any interest income. Hope you got my point. These all are what we call without selling product. My organization is getting revenue. Hope you got my point. Okay, so here I will take the first one example. Any income you take. Example income I will take. Any income, maybe rent, interest, etc. Whatever it may. The first entry it will be posted in GF. Okay. What is the accounting entry? For example, I take interest or rent, whatever it may be. Interest receivable, interest receivable, account debit. Just assume that it is 10,000. To income on interest account. Income on interest account. How much? 10,000. This entry where it will post? In GL. Hope you got my point. Because just assume that your organization is following provisional entry system. Your organization is following provisional entry system. స్లోగా ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్నారు అలా సెకండ్ రోకి వెళ్ళారు అలా లాస్ట్ రోకి వెళ్ళారు రేపు పొద్దున అలాగే బయటకు వెళ్ళిపోతారు వద్దు మనకి ఓకేనా ముందరకి వెళ్దాం వెనక్కి వద్దు ఓకేనా ఇండియా చాలా ముందరకి వెళ్ళాలి మీలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఓకేనా రైట్ సో GL in GL it will be posted. For example, your company is following some provisional accounting entry system. Right. Then second entry where it will post? Because we will raise customer invoice. We will raise customer. What is the accounting entry? Customer account debit. How much? 10,000. To interest receivable 10,000. This is nothing but customer invoice. This is nothing but customer invoice. And this is nothing but provisional entry. Then what is the next one? Customer payment. Customer payment. Again, in which module it will post? Here. What is the accounting entry? Here you are receiving amount. So what is the accounting entry? Your means organization. Your means organization. What is the accounting entry? Cheppandi. Check issue account to customer account. But issue అన్నది ఏంటండి, ఆర్గనైజేషన్ వెన్ ఎవర్ దే గివ్, ఓకే దెన్ we will say that is issue. Okay, here also we will use one intermediate account. I will agree, because customer may send check. It doesn't mean organization will immediately ఇప్పుడిస్తాడు అని చెప్పాను. Okay, we will not go to bank and we will not deposit, right or wrong? For example, today they have given check to me, maybe due to some busy schedule I don't submit today, maybe after 1 week, after 10 week, okay, 10 days I will submit. Hope you got one. Meanwhile, I should not post accounting entry to my main bank account. I should not post accounting entry to main bank account. So obviously, like your AP payments, here also we use one intermediary account, one intermediary clearing account. In AP, what is the account we have used? Check issue clearing account. But issue means we are issuing. Whenever we are issuing, then we call that is check issue account. But here we are receiving, right or wrong? So what, okay, intermediate account we will use? Check
Secretary.
deposit, check deposit clearing account. Check deposit clearing account. 10,000 to customer. How much? 10,000. Then what is the next one? DRS. So what is the accounting entry? Anyone?
Customer account to
Any? Bank account debit. How much? 2. Check deposit clearing. How much? 10,000. As usual. So if you take interest receivable, customer, check deposit. What is the accounting entry? Main bank account data to income on interest. But organization will follow, okay, this structure. Hope you got one. Once again, I am telling you, sir, you people know everything, but you people should know in a structural way. You people should know in a structural way how corporates, okay, follow the accounting. Okay, everyone is clear, right? With this one, shall we go to the next one? So what is the next one? Accounting entries. Accounting entries with logistics module. What is the integration of logistics module here in SAP? Nothing but sales. Nothing but sales. Because once again, I am telling you, on day 2 or day 3, maybe or day 4, I have discussed that while I am discussing modules of SAP. Okay, there are different functional modules, right? What are those? FI, CO, MM, ST, PP. Okay, right? These all are functional modules. I have discussed that. Again, okay, I told that in FI, CO, FI is a different module, CO is different. In the same way, MM is different module, ST is different module, PP is different module, HCM is different module. My simple question, yes, you people know, because you are commerce background people, finance related to BCom people or MCom people or CA people or CMA people, MBA people, MBBA, okay, these all things. CO also, CMA people or okay, MBA people or BCom people. MM maybe, okay, a few people come science background or okay, engineering background, whatever it may, who can. But here my question, how system knows? How system knows this is FI, this is CO, this is MM, this is ST, this is PP. I already told you so many times. System is always works as rule. You should give input. Based on your input, system will take out. System will give out. Then here my question: how system will understand? It is finance related. It is okay, CO related, or it is MM related, or it is okay, ST related. You people should understand technically. Yes, what is SAP? SAP is an application. SAP is a application. Any application, how they build based on one programming language. What is the programming language of SAP? ABAP contains technical programs. Normally they have divided some technical programs related to finance, some technical programs related to costing, some technical programs related to materials, some technical programs related to sales. Some technical programs related to production. So in back end, they have given that integration. Finance to costing, finance to materials, finance to sales, finance to production. Because ultimately, in any organization you take, whatever the activities they do in any department, forget about SAP. SAP is just application. SAP is just application. You have started one business, you are running your own business. Ultimately, day end, you open your drawer and you will check what is the money there, right or wrong. Whatever the activities you do, and you will open your bank account, you will check how much amount you have paid, how much amount you have received, right or wrong. What I mean to convey, in any organization, whatever the activities they do, ultimately which department it will be impacted? Finance department. Which is department it will be impacted? Finance. You do sales, you do purchases, you do production, you do HR salaries, right or wrong? Everything directly or indirectly, it will be integrated with finance. It will be integrated with finance. That is the reason here, I told that accounting entries with the logistics module integration. What is the accounts receivable or accounting entries with integration of logistics module? Here, in which module we are working in finance? AR. So, A module integrate ayi untadandi. Sales and distribution. Because AR means customers. In what way any organization deals with customers? By selling goods. By selling goods or services, right or wrong? So if anyone asks what is the integration point between finance and as well as sales, you people should say organization will sell goods to customers, then that module will be integrated with finance. Hope you got the point. Here normally like your accounts payable, the accounts payable, when it will be integrated? Whenever organization procure material or services, then accounts payable will come into the picture. Whenever organization sell goods or services, then accounts receivable will come into the picture. Everyone is clear, right? So normally in accounts payable, what is the first step we have taken? In accounts payable with integration module of logistics, what is the first step? You go back and you see, create purchase requisition. What we have done? Create purchase requisition. That means you people try to understand. First, organization has decided I need this material. I need this material. That is when they have raised purchase request. Then they have identified who is the vendor it will provide. Once they decide vendor, they have raised purchase order. Then after that, they have received goods. Right or wrong? After that, they have raised vendor invoice. After that, they made payment. Okay, hope you got. In the same way, here also, customer has decided to buy the goods. Right? They will call us or they will raise purchase order, whoever it may be. Okay, because for them that is purchase. For our organization, it is sales. For them, that is purchase. They may raise purchase order. Hope you got it. They may send to us, whatever it may be. Then based on that, the first step we do in our organization, in our books, create sales contract. Create sales contract. You people should know that here, no accounting entry will be posted. Where? In SA. Where? In SA. Just we have received one quotation from that particular or one requisition from that particular company, opposite company. Then what we will raise? We will raise sales contract. Okay, hope you got my point. In the sales contract, who is the customer? How much quantity we are selling? What is the price? What is the price? Normally, sometimes I don't know how many people see that ads are related to gold, the jewelry shops. Today you buy or today you pay some amount. Whenever you want jewelry, we will provide. Okay, for example, today you have purchased or today you have paid some 20,000 for 1 tola. 1 tola, what is the amount? Maybe it is 80,000 or 1 lakh. Just assume that 1 lakh. Just assume that 1 lakh. But how much amount you are paying? Today 20,000. Then whenever you pay remaining amount in next 3 months, 4 months, we will give the gold based on that first date. Based on first date when you have paid that 20,000. Hope you got my point. In the same way, organizations, while they are creating sale contract, they will fix the price. They will fix the price. Even in future, the price has been varied. Customer will get by using this price. Customer will get by using this price. But here in sale contract, people should understand no accounting entry because we are not delivering any goods. Okay, when the books will be impacted whenever I deliver goods to customer. Okay, in sales contract, I am not delivering any goods. Just I have decided he is the customer. This is the quantity I am selling. This is the price. From this plant, I should send that particular goods. These all things where it will decide in sales contract. Then what is the second step? Create sales order. Create sales order with respect to sales contract. With respect to sales contract. Here also no accounting entry will be posted in. Sir, in contract itself, we are deciding who is customer and who is what is the quantity, what is the price. Then again, what is the need of creating sale order? My customer needs 10,000 quantity. I may have or I may not have at that moment that 10,000 quantity. Hope you got the point. In my godown, how much quantity I have? 1,000 quantity. But what is my customer requirement? So for how much quantity I should raise sales contract? 10,000. But what is the quantity I have? So for how much quantity I will raise sale order? First immediately 1,000 I will deliver. Okay. Meanwhile, I will start production of remaining 9,000. So what I mean to convey, for one sale order, for one sale contract, you can create n number of sale orders. N number of sale orders till that quantity reach. Hope you got the point. Doesn't mean that customer has raised a sale order or the customer has raised a purchase order in their books. It doesn't mean that we immediately send all the goods because we may have or we may not have. Hope you got the point. Okay. So what is the second step? Create sale order with respect to sale contract. Here also no accounting entry will be posted. Then goods means finished goods. Goods delivery to customer. Goods delivery to what here organization is doing? Organization is delivering. Organization is delivering. It will be impacted our account books or not? It will be impacted our account books or not? You completed production. You have put that goods in godown. Okay. In your books, how you will treat? You will treat as a current asset. You will treat as a inventory current asset. Now you are sending that current asset to outside of the organization. Your accounting books will be impacted or not? Your stock will be decreased or not? Your asset will be decreased or not? So we should post accounting entry or not? So post goods issued to customer. Accounting entry will be generated or not? Accounting entry will be posted in. Now what is that accounting entry? Today I may take class till 9:30 and okay, people should mentally prepare. Yeah, tell me. Sir, Saturday, Sunday, people should leave to me. Once again, I am telling you that. Okay, weekdays, it is 7:30 to 9. Okay, we will go aram say, but weekends, you people should. Maybe it is 2 hours or 4 hours or 6 hours or 8 hours. If you are okay, I will take 24/7 hours. I don't have any problem. Okay. Right. Yeah, tell me. What is accounting entry? Here, what organization is sending? So, as per real account principle, what goes out from the organization, we should credit, right? Can we credit or not? Which one we should credit? To finished goods, inventory account. Just assume that the finished goods inventory value is 80,000. Just assume that. What is my inventory value? 80,000. I am sending from my organization books. Then what about debit? Without having debit, we cannot post accounting entry. Right or wrong? Debit should be there, credit should be there. What is debit? Accounts receivable. Accounts receivable. Okay. Any other answer? From online.
Cost of goods manufactured.
Cost of goods manufactured. Good. Any other answer?
Manufacture.
Good. Any other answer? The debit should be
Cost of goods sold.
cost of
Goods sold.
sold. Cost of goods sold. Nothing but COGS. How much? Whenever you receive goods, okay, yesterday from production, what is the accounting entry we have posted? You see your books. Whenever we have received goods from production, what is the accounting entry we have posted? Full entry.
Inventory account.
What is the accounting entry? రా మెటీరియల్ రిసీవ్ చేసుకున్నారు సార్ ప్రొడక్షన్ నుంచి మీరు ఫినిష్డ్ గూడ్స్ ఇన్వెంటరీ అకౌంట్ డెబిట్ టు కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ గూడ్స్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్. ఓకే, బికాస్ యూ హ్యావ్ రిసీవ్డ్ అసెట్, దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్. వాట్ లిజన్ మేడం ప్లీజ్. నాదేం ఉండదండి, డివైడ్ చేసేస్తా. మిమ్మల్ని అక్కడ కూర్చోబెడతా, అవును అక్కడ కూర్చోబెడతా. నాకేం దాంట్లో మొహమాటం ఏమి ఉండదండి. ఓకే, అదేదో సినిమాలో చెప్తాడు చూసారా, ఏంటది చాకులు అంటూ ఉండనమాట, ఉడిపోయి వస్తాను. ఓకే, ఏం మొహమాటమే ఉండదు. రైట్, ఓకే. ఇంకా ఏ డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉందనుకోండి బయటికి వెళ్ళిపోండి. సీరియస్లీ, ఎందుకంటే పీపుల్ సిట్ హియర్ ఫర్ అట్లీస్ట్ 1 hour or 1.5 hours. అట్లీస్ట్ ఆ 1 hour 1.5 hours కూడా మీ బ్రెయిన్ హార్ట్, ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ పుట్ యువర్ బ్రెయిన్ అండ్ హార్ట్ ఫర్ దట్ 1 hour or 1.5 hours హియర్, లెర్నింగ్ కోర్స్ ఇస్ వేస్ట్ అంట. నా ఊరికైతే వేస్ట్ అంట. హ్యాపీగా బయటకు వెళ్ళండి. ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ రీల్స్ ఉంటాయి, ట్విట్టర్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఫేస్బుక్స్ ఉంటాయి, ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఉంటాయి, బీర్లు ఉంటారు, బిర్యానీలు ఉంటారు, క్రికెట్ మ్యాచ్లు ఉంటాయి, సినిమాలు ఉంటాయి. ఎంజాయ్ లైఫ్ టు ద ఫుల్లెస్ట్. మనం ఫైన్ డే ఒక 50 లక్షలు 60 లక్షలు అప్పు అవుతారు. అదే చేస్తున్నారు కదా ఈ మధ్య యూత్ అంతా, అదే చేస్తున్నారు కదా. ఇప్పుడు గోయింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ హ్యాపీగా ఛాంపియన్స్ ట్రోఫీ ఉంది, ఓకే, ఐపీఎల్ ఉంది, బెట్టింగ్లు ఆడడానికి ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు, ఆన్లైన్ రమ్మీస్ ఉన్నాయి. 20-25 సంవత్సరాలకి సారీ టు సే, అంటే మా జనరేషన్ మేము 100 రూపాయలు చూడడానికి 1000 రూపాయలు చూడడానికి చాలా ఇబ్బంది పడ్డామండి. మీరు కోట్లలో అప్పు చేసి ఆత్మహత్యలు చేసుకుంటున్నారు. కోట్లలో అప్పు చేసేసి ఆత్మహత్యలు చేసుకుంటున్నారు. అది ఏ రకంగా వెళ్తున్నారు అన్నది, ఎందుకంటే పీపుల్ ఆర్ నాట్ టేకింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్ సీరియస్. ఏమైతే అయ్యింది, తప్పు లేదు, ఉండొచ్చు, ఈజీగా ఇది, బట్ ఎంతవరకు హార్మ్ ఉంటుంది ఎంతవరకు ఉండదు అన్నది తెలియాలంట పనిచేసి. రిటర్న్ ఒక లాస్ట్ వీక్ 10 days బ్యాక్ చూసా న్యూస్. ఒక చిన్న పూరు గుడిసి ఉందండి, గట్టిగా అమ్మితే 1 లక్ష రూపాయలు కూడా రాదేమో. అమ్మాయి ముగ్గురు, అంటే 2 అన్నదమ్ముళ్ళు, ఒక అక్క చెల్లె వాటెవర్. అమ్మాయి ఇద్దరు బ్రదర్స్ని చంపేసింది ఆస్తి కోసం. తెలుగు స్టేట్లోనే జరిగిందండి, ఎక్కడో బయట ఎక్కడో కాదు, బీహార్లోనే ఉత్తరప్రదేశ్లో కాదు జరిగింది. ఓకే, మన తెలుగు స్టేట్స్లోనే జరిగింది. అమ్మాయి 2 అన్నదమ్ముల్ని చంపేసింది దీనికోసం. అంటే వాట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ థింకింగ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ డూయింగ్. ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో మీరు ఎక్కడైనా చూసారో లేదో, నార్మల్గా 25 to 25 ఏజ్ మధ్యలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఆత్మహత్య చేసుకున్నారు. ఏంటో రీజన్ అని చెప్పిన కొద్దిగా మీరు లోపలికి వెళ్ళి చూసారనుకోండి, ప్రతి చోట ఉన్నది ఆన్లైన్ బెట్టింగ్లో డబ్బులు పోయినాయి, ఆన్లైన్ బెట్టింగ్లో డబ్బులు పోయినాయి, ఆన్లైన్ బెట్టింగ్లో డబ్బులు పోయినాయి. చెడు ఎప్పుడు చాలా ఫాస్ట్గా అట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తుందండి. మార్క్ మై వర్డ్స్, చెడు ఎప్పుడు చాలా ఫాస్ట్గా అట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. కాషాయం తాగమంటే మనం చాలా ఆలోచిస్తాం, అదే ఫ్రెండ్ సిగరెట్ ఇచ్చి చేతిలో తాగమంటే టక్మని ఉత్తాం అనమాట. బాగుంటుంది రా చూడగానే, వి డోంట్ థింక్ ఎట్ ఆల్, అసలు ఇది ఉంటుంది అనమాట. సరే చూద్దాం, సరే టక్మని లేస్తాం అనమాట. సీరియస్లీ, అది హెల్త్ బాగోలేదని చెప్పి నేను ఇంట్లో లేవని కష్టం అయితే మనం అసలు ముట్టుకోని కూడా ముట్టుకోం. అదే మీరు ఓకే ఆన్లైన్లో ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్లో మీరు 24/7 స్పెండ్ చేయమన్నా ఈ పీపుల్ విల్ ఎంజాయ్ దట్. అదే బుక్ తీసుకుని ఒక గంట చదవమంటే చదవలేం, ఎందుకంటే కష్టం అది. ఎందుకంటే కష్టం అది. మీ ఏజ్లో గుర్తుంచుకోండి, చెడు చాలా 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 ఫాస్ట్గా అట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తుంది. దాన్ని దాటేరా లైఫ్ సూపర్ ఉంటుంది. దాన్ని దాటలేదా జీవితం ఏముంది, ప్రపంచం ఏముందో వెళ్ళిపోతూ ఉంటుంది, దాంట్లో కొట్టుకుపోతాం అనమాట అంతే. ఒక 5 సంవత్సరాలు 10 సంవత్సరాలు పోయిన తర్వాత తెలుస్తుంది దాని ఇంపాక్ట్ ఏంటని. తెలుగులో ఉన్న సామెతే కదా, ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఉన్న సామెత ప్రతి చోట అండి. ఫస్ట్ కష్టపడ్డారా, తర్వాత ఫస్ట్ సుఖపడ్డారా, తర్వాత ఏ వేలు వెళ్తారో మీ మీద డిపెండ్ ఉంటుంది. దేవుడైతే జ్ఞానం ఇచ్చాడు కదా, ఏ జంతువుకి ఇవ్వంది మనిషికి ఉంది ఏంటంటే జ్ఞానమే. నాకు తెలుసు, కామన్ సెన్స్, థింకింగ్ పవర్. వేరే జంతువుకి లేదు, మనకు ఉంది. మనో జంతువులే, బట్ మనకు ఉన్నది ఏంటంటే కొద్దిగా కామన్ సెన్స్ ఉంది, ఆ థింకింగ్ పవర్. దాన్ని యూటిలైజ్ చేయలేదు అనుకోండి నేను ప్రాపర్ వే. ఓకే, ఎనీవేస్. సో హియర్ yesterday what is the accounting entry we have posted? We have posted finished goods accounted to COGM account, cost of goods manufacturing, because you have received asset. So once you receive asset, whatever the expenses you have incurred to build that asset or to manufacture that asset, you have created. Right or wrong? Now you are sending that asset outside. Right or wrong? Again, whatever the expenses you have incurred, you should hope you got my point. Okay. So yesterday to make that asset, what is inventory? Inventory is asset. Right or wrong? So you are creating asset in your books. That is the reason whatever expenses you have incurred in the form of raw material cost, in the form of direct cost, in the form of indirect cost, you have created asset. Now again that asset you are sending from organization outside. So whatever the expenses you have incurred, again what you are doing? You are debiting. But here, along with that expenditure, to send this particular material from your godown to outside, again you will use some trucks or not, lorries or not, you will normally you will arrange some driver or not, you have petrol expenditure or not, these all expenses also it should be included or not. That is the reason that COGM expenses plus sales related expenses we call as cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. Okay. Cost of goods sold for me in a simple way, COGM plus other expenditure which happened to send material from godown to market. From godown to market. Hope you got my point. So those all expenditure we will debit. How much inventory value you are sending? 18. Everyone is clear, right? Everyone is clear, right? Then what is the fourth one? Customer billing invoice. Customer billing accounting entry will be posted in accounting entry will be posted in SAP. So in third phase, I have not touched the customer, but to whom I am selling? To customer only. To whom I am selling? Customer only. But in third, 99% cases, whenever we ask question, what is the accounting entry for sales? 99% cases, students will give or candidates will give wrong answer. Okay, see, you are selling goods to customer, but what you are selling? What you are selling? Goods. Okay, you are organization is sending that goods from the godown, right or wrong? So that one also should be impacted or not? In third step, first you should post goods delivery. First you should post goods delivery. So once you post goods delivery, then only what you can raise? Customer billing. Now, customer billing invoice. What is the accounting entry? You to whom you are selling? Customer. As per real account, this customer sir. Debtors will be debited, right? Customer account debit. How much amount? How much amount? How much amount? So మీరు ఎంత ప్రోడక్ట్ కి మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ చేస్తారో అంతగా అమ్ముతారు అనమాట. మహానుభావులు, దేవుళ్ళు, దాతలు. You don't add any profit. I think you are running NGO, right? You are running NGO, right? What is the main motto of any organization? లేదండి 80,000 కి 80,000 కస్టమర్ కి పెడితే మరి ప్రాఫిట్ ఏది ఎక్కడ? So the manufacturing cost maybe it is 80,000 with okay some selling expenses, but you should add profit or not? You should add profit
Yes.
or not? So customer account 1 lakh. Hope you got the point. So to కాస్ట్ ఆఫ్ గూడ్స్ మళ్ళీ తీసుకుంటాము సార్. నేను చెప్తున్నాను కదా, వి డోంట్ ఆస్క్ ఎస్ఏపి రిలేటెడ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇన్ యొక్క ఇంటర్వ్యూస్. మీరు అనుకుంటూ ఉంటారేమో, అస్సలు హార్డ్లీ 10% ఏమో వి ఆస్క్ ఆర్ 20%. ఎక్కడే తేలిపోద్దండి మన భవిష్యత్తు ఏంటని ఇంటర్వ్యూస్. సీరియస్లీ ఓకే. ఎనీవేస్ టెల్ మీ వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ ఎంట్రీ?
Sales revenue.
Account added to sales revenue account. How much? 1 lakh. Because your goods value is how much? 80,000. But you are selling for 1 lakh. The remaining 20,000. Whenever you are doing that, okay, any report, my sales revenue 1 lakh minus selling expenses. Okay, 10,000. Cost of goods manufacturing expenses 70,000. So what is the profit? 20,000. What is the profit?
20,000.
20,000. Hope you got my point. Okay, so what is the accounting entry? Customer account added to sales revenue. So normally you people here, కొద్దిగా little bit confusing ఉన్నాయి. People should try to understand. If that organization, this is also not SAP. Again, it is costing. And accounts. If that organization is following standard cost method to evaluate their material. For example, my goods 10 quantity is there in my godown. I am following standard cost method. Before I start production itself, I decide this price. If I manufacture this product, how much quantity it will come? How much rate it is? 10 into 10,000. How much? 1 lakh. How much? 1 lakh. Okay. If I start production, if I complete my production, what is the manufacturing cost? This example is how much? 80,000 for 10 quantity. 10 quantity. But after I completion of production, I got amount 90,000. How much? 90,000. That is the reason yesterday I have asked you to note it down. Production variance accounting entry. What is the accounting entry for production variance?
Production variance to cost of goods manufactured.
My inventory value is 80,000 or 90,000? 80,000 or 90,000? 80,000 or 90,000? 80,000. That remaining 10,000 I treat as variance, loss to organization or expenses to organization. This method what we call standard cost method. So in standard cost method, COGM value equal to COGS value. In standard cost method, you people always should remember COGM value equal to COGS value. Then you people may ask, sir, then what about selling related expenses? You are saying that COGM value equal to COGS value. Then what about selling related expenses? Selling related expenses we always capture in billing invoice. Not in goods delivery. Hope you got my point. So just assume that here I have given some sales discount account debit. I have given some how much? 10,000. Then what would be my customer account? 90,000. Hope you got my point. So organizations will give sales discount, but we don't consider that one at the time of goods delivery. In which method? Standard cost method. In which method? In this world, 99% cases organizations will follow standard cost method. At least 90%. If they know accounting and costing in a proper way, they always go with standard cost. Variance, they should identify from where it came, that variance. To know the variance, then only they can take decisions to reduce that variance. Right or wrong? Hope you got my point. రోగం ఎక్కడో తెలిస్తే కదండి మందు వేయగలం. Hope you got my point. To know that particular disease, organization always will follow standard cost methodology. Standard cost they will fix before they start production. That is we call plan. That is we call plan. But we will get some value in actual. Always there is a difference between plan and actual. What we call the difference between plan and actual? What we call variance. That is the reason yesterday we have discussed about that variance accounting entry also. What is the variance accounting entry in production? Production variance account, debit or credit to COGM. They always organization will treat as okay expenses or loss. Next time they will try to reduce that expenses or loss. Next time production. Hope you got my point. So at the time of goods delivery, what is the accounting entry? Cost of goods sold account debit to finished goods inventory. Then at the time of billing invoice, what is the accounting entry? Customer account debit, sales discount account debit to sales revenue. This is the thing people should remember. Okay, right. Then we call this is
Hi, sir. Actually,
just
hello.
1 minute. 1 minute. What we call that is O2C cycle. What is O2C cycle? Order to cash. Order to cash. Okay, we call that is O2C cycle. If anyone asks from today onwards, like okay, day before yesterday we have discussed about P2P cycle. What is P2P? Procure to pay. Here, okay, we call this is O2C cycle. What is O2C? Order to cash. Okay, right. Then after billing invoice, what is the next one? Customer then customer payment received. Customer payment received. What is the accounting entry? Anyone? We are receiving payment from customer. What is the accounting entry? Check. Deposit. Clearing. Debit. How much? How much? How much? 2. Then what is the sixth one? What is the accounting entry? Main bank account debit. How much? 2.
Check deposit.
Check deposit. Clearing. Hope you got my point. So from today onwards, if anyone asks what is okay OTC cycle, you people should start from sales contract, then sales order. Organization is okay posting any accounting entry at the time of sale contract, sale order? No, because we are not sending any goods to customer. When we are sending at the time of post goods delivery, at the time of post goods delivery. What is accounting entry for post goods delivery? Cost of goods sold account attached to finished goods. What is our inventory value you are sending? What inventory value will be taken in this place? Hope you got one. Not your revenue. Not your revenue. Hope you got my point. Whenever you are raising billing, then only okay the revenue part will take. But for every customer, or okay normally to send that material from godown to that market, you will okay have some expenses. You will have some expenses. When you will debit that expenses at the time of billing. At the time of billing, either discount or expenses, right or whatever it may be. Hope you got my point. Then what is the fifth part? Customer payment receipt. What is the sixth part? BRS. Everyone is clear, right? Yes, madam. Tell me.
A fourth point, sir, which is the customer account, debit 90,000 and the sales discount will be 10,000. Then the total will be 1 lakh to the sales revenue, or it will be 90,000.
No, 1 lakh only sales revenue. Debit
1 lakh. Even it will include a discount also.
Yes, yes, yes. Normally, see, the sales revenue is separate GL. You people always show in income, right or wrong? In P&L
Okay.
statement.
Okay.
The sales discount is expenditure. You will show in debit side. Okay, the net of value is right or wrong?
Okay.
Credit మీరు 1 lakh చూపించారు and debit 10,000 చూపించారు. What is the net of value? 90,000 only, right? Hope
Yes.
you got clarity, madam. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Please note it.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes,
Hello.
yes, sir.
Yes. While preparing a P&L account, so cost of goods sold will be credit. I mean, credit side it will be reflect. So what about direct wages and all these things, sir?
Yesterday we have discussed, right? Direct cost and
Uh,
indirect, the entry.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But here, I mean, direct wages, all these things in sales, it will reflect, right?
అంటే నార్మల్ గా ఇక్కడ అందరూ యు నో తెలుగు రైట్
Yes, sir.
యా ఓకే listen very good question he has asked okay listen uh, if you want to know the answer clearly first of all you should know how the direct cost and indirect cost will be calculated in organization the direct cost and indirect cost directly it will not hit product directly it will not hit product for example I will give a small example I am running this office. Should I pay electricity bill or not? Should I pay electricity bill or not?
Yes.
So
Yes,
today,
sir.
today I got electricity bill 1 lakh. Today I got electricity bill for my organization. How much? 1 lakh. That 1 lakh, if I directly hit on this product, what would be this product cost? Hope you got my point. 1 lakh
One.
I have received electricity bill. That 1 lakh I directly hit this product. Right or wrong? The product value will be increased or not? Will be increased like anything or not? But I am not producing only this one product in my organization. I am producing multiple products in multiple plants. That 1 lakh belongs to all products. So any operational expenses, first you will book in finance. First you will book in finance in respect to department. In respect to department, electricity. Who will take care of the electricity bills? Admin department. That 1 lakh first I will book to admin department. From there, I will segregate. I will distribute to all plants, all products. That is the reason yesterday I clearly told that one direct cost account debit production order to direct cost account credit cost center. This entry will not be posted in finance. Only will be posted in CO. Hope you got my point. First, as a bulk, we will post 1 lakh amount. But yesterday, the accounting entry I have discussed for production order. Production order means I can produce only one quantity, or I can produce 10 quantity, or I can produce 10,000 quantity. Hope you got my point. That 1 lakh should be impacted that 10,000 quantity or not. We will do that calculation internally in costing only. Internally in costing only. But whenever I am preparing my financial books, P&L statement balance sheet, I will write electricity expenses for 1 unit of product 1 rupee, for 2 units of product 2 rupees. In that way, I will write our electricity expenses 1 lakh. In that way, I will write in my financial books. Expenses 1 lakh. I will write in my P&L statement. I will write electricity expenses 1 lakh. That's it. In finance, I always take as a bulk. We always take as a bulk amount. But coming to CO, I will segregate this one into unit level. I will segregate this one into unit level. Okay. In detail, we will discuss in costing module. You need not to worry. Okay. Hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. But again, we will discuss in detail in a CO module.
This conference will now be recorded.
If anyone asks about OTC cycle, what is OTC cycle? Order to cash. This is the flow you people should explain. If anyone asks P2P cycle, then procure to pay, you people should explain those cycle. If anyone asks about production related accounting entries, yesterday we have discussed what is raw material consumption, what is direct cost accounting entry, what is indirect cost accounting entry, what is finished goods receipt, and what is production bill. You people should explain those accounting. Okay, shall we go to the next one? So what is the next one? Tax accounting entry. Every organization, either they purchase or sales, they should do pay tax or not. They should collect tax or not. Okay, so now we discuss about tax accounting entries. So mainly we can divide this taxation into two parts, right? What are those? Direct tax. Second one is indirect tax. So direct tax is nothing but TDS, withholding tax. We call as withholding tax or income tax. And indirect tax is nothing but VAT, GST. VAT or GST. So direct tax, when normally we pay. For example, once you complete this course, you people have recruited by one company. They are paying some salary to you. Just per month 50,000 or 60,000, whatever. If you come under tax eligible, tax eligibility, your organization, చెప్పండి. You want to tell something? No, right? Yes. Okay. Huh? Yes, అన్నారు అంతేనా? Okay. Tax eligibility, your organization will deduct the tax or not. Whenever you see anyone's pay slip who are working, you can see PF amount, professional tax, and TDS or income tax. Right or wrong? That means here what I mean to convey, normally who should pay this tax to government? You only should pay. But what your organization is doing? Organization is deducting. Why? Because as a human being, as an individual person, once you receive total amount, you may pay or you may not pay. Ela escape hodama, right? Adigaru anko, right? Okay, if a government asks after 1 year, then you people will say, I spent this amount with my girlfriend or with my boyfriend, or I have gone to some outstation or outing. Now I don't have money, I will pay later. Right or wrong? We always try to escape. Right or wrong? We always try to avoid. That is the reason what government has told to companies, you are legal entity. Legal means you are legally responsible person. Right? I don't collect from employees. That is not my duty. That is not my duty. As a legally responsible person, you should collect the tax. From where? Employees' salaries. From where? Employees' salaries. On behalf of them, you pay to me. We normal మనం చూసిన tax cut అయిపోయింది. Tax is not collecting by company, not taking by companies. Again, companies should pay to the government your tax. We got moment. If there is an excess amount, then you should pay. After 31st March. Tax filing date is the due date. Maybe June or July. Before that due date, you should file that particular one. Then you will get that form 16 and everything. Hope you got my point. So these type of taxation, what we call direct tax. Whenever directly government is collecting tax from human being, then we call that is directly one amount and they are taking. Right? That is the reason what we call direct tax. Whenever indirectly they are calculating, like products, then we call that is. Hope you got my point. So here, if you clearly observe TDS, what is the meaning of TDS? Tax deducted at source. For you, what is our source of income? Your company. They are okay at source itself. They are deducting tax. That is the reason what we call tax deducted or withholding tax. Companies are holding your tax amount. Companies are holding your tax amount with them, right or wrong, to pay the government on behalf of you. On behalf of you. Okay, hope you got the point. That is what we call withholding tax. Income tax. You are getting income. On that income, you are paying tax. That is we call that is. Okay, you people always should remember this TDS part. It is always we should treat as liability to company. Liability to company. You may feel that company is deducting tax, so that is the reason that is okay income for them or okay asset for them. They are deducting tax from your salary, but they should pay to the government or not. They should pay to the government or not. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Not tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow. That is the reason every organization treat TDS as liability. It is not asset. It is not income. They are deducting from you means illa bank account lo కూర్చుంటుందేమో అనుకో. They should pay to the government on behalf of you. On behalf of you. Just assume that your salary is 1 lakh. What is the accounting entry? What is the accounting entry? Just assume that example is salary. I take. Organization okay are paying salary to okay employee vendor. In GL normally what is the accounting entry? It will post salary accounted to okay salary is payable. Then what is the accounting entry? Salary is payable accounted to vendor account. Just assume that forget about provisional entry for time being. What is the accounting entry? Normally it will post salary account that okay debit. How much? 1 lakh. How much? 1 lakh. Directly they are paying the employee. Okay, but employee also internal vendor. I already discussed. Employee also in HR point of view are employee, but finance point of view are internal vendor. If you open okay normally vendor account in any organization, your name also will be there because they treat you as vendor in finance books. In HR books, employee. Okay, hope you got my point. Okay, so salary account attached to vendor account. How much normally? 1 lakh. They should, but they are collecting tax, right or wrong? Just assume that 10% tax. How much? 10% income tax. Now they will pay 1 lakh. How much they will pay? How much they will pay? They will pay. And what is the remaining one? 2 TDS. How much? 10,000. Okay, this TDS account always it is balance sheet account and it is liability. You always should remember that one. If anyone asks what is TDS to company, TDS is not a asset. TDS is not a income. It is not asset. It is not income. It is liability because they are deducting from you. From means okay anyone maybe organization is taking some professional okay services from chartered accountant or lawyer. Right or wrong? They will pay amount to them or not. So while paying again they will deduct. Again they will deduct amount some amount because okay as per government rule you people should take okay you people okay that is chartered accountant and as well as lawyer should okay pay the tax right or wrong for their services. But companies what they will do? They will deduct tax from their income total. For example, if they discuss about 2 lakhs, okay, on the 2 lakhs they will deduct some 5% or 10% based on the section, based on the tax okay percentage. We have different sections, right? Okay, income on interest, income on rent, income on professional charges. Okay, like that they have different okay sections are there, withholding tax sections. Based on that sections, Okay, government has given some percentage, 2%, 5%, 10%, whatever it may be. Hope you got my point. Okay, so that amount organization will deduct, and after deduction, what organization will do? They will pay to the government. They will pay to the government. That is always we treat that one as liability to organization. Liability to, you always should remember this one. You always, you okay, organization మన దగ్గర నుంచి cut చేస్తుంది కదండి, don't treat that one as a asset or don't treat that one as a income. Hope you got one. It is liability to company. Okay, right. Then what is the next one? Indirect tax. Okay, I will take GST part. Here we have two types of taxation, right or not? One is tax on purchase. Second one is tax on sales. This tax on purchase is always we call as, this tax on sales always we call as output. Now tell me that input tax, how organization should treat? It is asset or liability or income or expenditure. That output tax, how organization will treat? That is liability or asset or income or expenditure. నేను ఎప్పుడు ఈ నాలుగింటి గురించే మాట్లాడతాను. ఈ నాలుగు దాటి అన్నాను నేను, నాకు తెలియదు కూడా, టు బి ఫ్రాంక్ గా. నాకు తెలిసి జీవితానికి వెళ్ళడానికి నాలుగు విషయాలు నా వరకు అయితే కెరీర్, రైట్? ఎందుకంటే మనకి ఉన్నాయి ఆ నాలుగే కదా, రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? సిన్స్ ఇంటర్మీడియట్. నౌ టెల్ మీ, input tax is liability or asset or income or expenditure. Output tax is liability or asset or income or expenditure to organization, not to you, not to me. Why? Okay, see, input tax always it should be treated as asset. It always should be treated as asset to companies, because whenever you post entry, maybe okay, you will pay to the vendor, maybe the tax amount also, but ultimately whatever the amount you paid to the vendor, okay, with respect to tax, you can, okay, government will return the tax amount. Government will return the tax amount. That is the reason, okay, maybe you know today you are paying, but tomorrow you will get that one again back. That is the reason organization always should treat that one as yes. Then output tax, liability. Output tax, this is liability. Normally you may collect from customer. మీరు ఏమనుకుంటున్నారు, కస్టమర్ దగ్గర కలెక్ట్ అయ్యి ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ అవర్ బ్యాంక్ అకౌంట్, బట్ యూ షుడ్ పే టు ద గవర్నమెంట్. You should pay to the government, like TDS, like TDS. So output tax is always liability to. So okay, first you can note down this one, then I will take that part separately. Okay, one. I don't take this one as a salary, just okay, I will write expenses. Okay, hope everyone has noted down, right? Tax on purchases, nothing but input tax. So you people know that. Again, I will divide this one into three parts. Nothing but RC. So intrastate means same state. Okay, intrastate means within same state. Then intrastate means between two different states. RCM means with GST unregistered vendors. With the GST unregistered with purchase from GST unregistered vendors. అందరూ రిజిస్టర్ అవ్వాలని లేదు కదండి, రైట్? హోప్ యూ గాట్ మూమెంట్. సో వెన్ అవర్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఇస్ పర్చేసింగ్ ఎనీ మెటీరియల్ ఫ్రమ్ GST unregistered vendors, what we call reverse charge mechanism. So now, okay, coming to intrastate, that means within same state. So okay, first one, what we do normally, create purchase requisition, right? This is a normal one, right? Then the second one, create purchase order, right? Just assume that this is 10 quantity, and okay, and this is 10 quantity 1 lakh. 10 quantity 1 lakh. Any material, whatever it may be. Okay, then what is the third one? Goods, nothing but raw material received. How much? 10 quantity 1 lakh. What is the accounting entry? What is the accounting entry? Raw material inventory account debit. How much? Now, 2. We should calculate tax or not? We should calculate tax or not? Just assume that while raising purchase order, tax we have decided 10%. 10% slab లేదు, but okay, just I am taking for example. ఏమీ తెలియదు అందుకని 10% రాసేది నేను. Okay, hope you got my point. Okay, so just assume that for better understanding purpose, okay, what is the tax percentage? Okay, input tax. Now tell me my question, shall we calculate tax now? Okay, at the time of goods receipt or not? At the time of goods receipt or not? No, we should not calculate tax at the time of goods received. Tax always will be calculated at the time of vendor invoice. Vendor invoice. People always should remember that. Hope you got my point. Okay, so raw material inventory account data to, for example, if you calculate, okay, you have added into material price only, then how you will get a credit from government? Hope you got my point. Hope you got my point. You never ever calculate tax at the time of goods received. At the time of goods received. There are some cases, leave it. 99% cases I am talking about. Hope you got my point. I am not talking about non-GST. Okay, for example, some goods we don't calculate. Okay, GST like petrol or alcohol, whatever it may be. Okay, those type of goods you may add the tax to inventory itself. I am not talking about that one or two cases. I am talking about generic cases, 99% cases. Hope you got my point. Okay, so raw material inventory account data to GRR account. How much? 1 lakh. Then what is the fourth one? Vendor. What is the accounting entry? GRIR account. How much? 1 lakh. And now should we calculate tax or not? Should we calculate tax or not? So you people always should, okay, remember tax will be calculated at the time of vendor. So now already we have discussed it in earlier, okay, previous okay explanation. Input tax always will be created as, always will be treated as asset. Assets always will be debit. Assets always will be debit, right or wrong? So here, but what, okay, purchases you are doing within same state. Within same state, whenever, okay, we are doing purchases, there are two types of taxes will be involved. What are those? CGST, SGST. CGST means central GST. SGST means state GST. So CGST, CGST input tax. How much? And SGST input. How much? Then to vendor. How much? 1 lakh. You always should remember, whenever it is within state, two components will come. What are those? CGST, SGST. Half part, the tax amount, half part state, okay, amount, half part central level. You people always should remember that. Then how much liability it has created? 1,10,000. So what is the payment you should do? What is the next step? Vendor payment. How much amount? Vendor account debit. How much? 1,10,000 to check issue account. How much? Now here, if you clearly observe, how much amount we are paying? 1,10,000. We are paying 10,000 extra, but organization is paying 10,000 extra, but still organization is treating that one as asset. Why? Government will return back that amount. Government will return back that amount to the organization. Hope you got that. Is the reason. Even though we are paying some amount extra to vendor, we never ever treat that one as expenses. We never ever treat that one as a liability. Hope you got moment. We always treat. We means organization. Organization always treat that one as asset because government will pay back. Hope you got. If you are dealing with GST registered vendors, GST registered vendors. Hope you got more point. Okay, right. Then what is the next one? What is the accounting entry? Check issue clearing account. How much amount? 2? How much? Everyone is clear, right? Shall we go to the next one? Shall we go to the next one? Right. Again here. Tell me, what is the first step? Create. Purchase. Liquidation. Then second.
Create purchase order.
Create.
Purchase order.
Purchase. The third one. Goods. What is the accounting entry?
Raw material.
Purchase order 10 quantity, 1 lakh. And how much tax? 10%. Yeah. Goods received. What is the accounting entry?
Raw material inventory account data. GRIR account.
Raw material
Inventory account.
inventory account. How much? 1 lakh. 2.
GRIR account.
GRIR clearing account. How much?
1 lakh.
Then
Vendor invoice.
vendor tax will be calculated. What is the entry? GRIR clearing account. Debit. How much?
1 lakh.
Then tax component will come or not? Okay, which component I should take? IGST. Which component? IGST input tax. How much amount? So whenever you are doing between two states, directly okay, single component will come. How much? What is that component? IGST. Total tax it will be. Okay. Right. 2.
Vendor account.
How much?
1,10,000.
Then what is the fifth one?
Vendor payment.
Vendor.
Payment.
How much we pay?
1,10,000.
Vendor account to debit. 1 lakh.
10,000.
2.
Check issue clearing account.
Then what is the next one?
Yards.
We check issue account debit 1 lakh 2
Main bank account.
how much
1,10,000.
1 lakh. Everyone is clear, right? So here what is the component it will come? It will come only IGST. This is the thing you people should know. When between two different states. Between two different states. But here also you are paying excess amount to vendor. But still organization will treat that one as it. Because we will get the token credit from government. Sorry.
Main market.
Oh, okay. Mean that. Okay, right. Then what is the next one?
Charge.
Then normally reverse charge mechanism will come into the picture. Whenever organization is dealing with unregistered GST unregistered. If normally there is one clause before, okay, for example, if any company turnover is less than 20 lakhs, they need not to register with the government for GST, right? Hope you got me. They need not to have GST certificate or GST license. Okay, but if you deal with those type of vendors, the risk is yours. Yours means organization. The risk is organization. Government will not leave you to pay the tax. నువ్వు కొనుక్కుంటున్నావు, there are okay n number of registered vendors across the country, but okay, you are dealing with this unregistered vendor. That is our risk. That is not my risk. Why I should leave tax? Why I should okay leave tax? I don't leave tax, right? Okay, government always says I don't leave tax because I have n number of okay GST registers across the country. You should deal with them. Whatever the product you need, you buy from them. But okay, you are not buying from them. You are going with this unregistered vendor. That is your okay, your fault, not my fault. Hope you got it. That is your fault, not my fault. So, but I don't leave tax. You should pay on behalf of you. Hope you got it. But vendor తీసుకుంటున్నాడండి, but vendor will pay to government or not? For vendor, that is sales, right? Okay, they should pay to the government or not? But here, okay, you are not okay paying to vendor. You are not paying to vendor directly. That is the reason what government is saying. You should pay directly to. Hope you got it. You should create liability in your books. If you deal with okay registered vendors, you treat that one as asset. Hope you got it. If you don't deal with registered vendors, you create liability in your books. You pay the tax too. That is your risk, not my risk. నేను వద్దు అని చెప్తున్నా, but you are dealing with that unregistered vendors. You have other vendors GST registered, you go, then okay, I will give the credit. But if you are not going with them, that is okay your problem. So okay, but నేనైతే వదలను. గవర్నమెంట్ వాడు అసలు సమస్య లేదు కదా, రైట్? ఓకే, హోప్ యు గాట్ మై పాయింట్. ఓకే, అంటే సారీ టు సే మళ్ళీ అది ఇదవుద్ది కానీ ఓకే, వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మీన్స్. సి హియర్ వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్? Create purchase. Second one is create purchase. Just as in that 10 quantity again 1 lakh. And the third one goods receipt. Sir, either it is interstate or intrastate, same concept. That is the reason I take only GST component. I don't add C or G or okay C or S or I. Okay, hope you got my point. So goods received. So what is the accounting entry? Raw material inventory account. How much? 2 GR. How much? What is the fourth one?
Vendor invoice.
The tax will be what is the accounting entry? GRIR clearing account. How much? How much? Now here, okay, you people should note it down. GST RC. GST RC. We create separate GR. GST RC. How much amount? 10,000. How much amount?
10,000.
To vendor account. How much amount? How much amount?
1 lakh.
How much amount? How much amount? You are not paying to vendor. You are not paying to vendor, right? How much amount? 1 lakh. Then again 2, this is okay, asset and 2 again GST RC, and this is liability.
Liability.
How much amount? How much amount?
10,000.
10,000. Hope you got the point. So this amount you will pay to government directly. Okay. In this case, normally you are paying to vendor. Vendor will pay to the government. Hope you got the point. Because for us that is okay purchases. For them that is sales. So whenever they are doing sales, they should pay to the government. But we are paying to vendor. But here, what is the case? The particular vendor is unregistered. That is the reason what government is saying. నువ్వు కొంటున్నావు అది నీ ఇది ప్రాబ్లం బట్ ఐ నీడ్ ట్యాక్స్ అది వెండర్ దగ్గర నుంచి వస్తుందా నీ దగ్గర నుంచి ఐ డోంట్ మైండ్ వెదర్ యూ పే ఆర్ వెండర్ పే బట్ ఐ నీడ్ ట్యాక్స్ మై ట్యాక్స్ దట్స్ ఇట్ హోప్ యు గాట్ ద పాయింట్ సో యూ షుడ్ పే దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ యు ఆర్ క్రియేటింగ్ లయబిలిటీ అండ్ యూ విల్ పే టు ద గవర్నమెంట్ ప్లీజ్ నోట్ సో ఓకే వి విల్ స్టాప్ యా
If we have import business, so at that time, so,
సారీ
if we have import export business,
ఓకే
so at that time, what tax need to
కస్టమ్ డ్యూటీ
custom note? Okay.
custom duty okay custom duty but okay if you are using any transport you should raise the invoice for that particular transport again you should pay tax on that particular transport or vendor in local
Okay, sir.
okay for example you are importing goods by using some ship that ship okay belongs to one vendor in India just assume that so for that vendor okay you should raise the freight invoice yet you should pay tax on that invoice okay yeah anyways so please note it down this one and we will stop here tomorrow I will take output tax details and another one by tomorrow listen 1 minute by tomorrow we should complete accounting entries and Monday onwards we will go to the okay system point of view system but one thing I am telling you each and every accounting entry is very 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 important each and every accounting entry which we are discussing since the last 2 days this is our heart and this is our heart either for next 4 months or maybe for your interviews maybe after you get the job whatever it may be okay as a accounts background guy if you are unable to give the accounting entry if anyone asks what is the RCM accounting entry RCM లో నాకు ఏంటది RCB తెలుసు ఓకే IPL లో అండ్ ఇంకా ముందరికి వెళ్తే కొద్దిగా RC బీర్ తెలుసు రైట్ ఓకే తెలీదా నాకు తెలుసు రైట్ ఓకే ఎనీవేస్ సో బట్ నాకు RCM అంటే ఏంటో తెలియదు అంటే ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ బి సో ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ అకౌంటింగ్ ఎంట్రీ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఓకే రైట్ ఈ పీపుల్ షుడ్ రిమెంబర్ అండ్ ఏదో నోట్ చేసుకుంటాం కాదు ఇఫ్ ఐ ఆస్క్ ఆఫ్టర్ 1 month or if I ask after 2 months okay any accounting entry people should give the answer okay right